What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to discuss a beautiful topic that I've been wanting to get off my chest for a really long time. Today's topic is going to be, and I quote, Ark Survival Evolved clusters. Now, you're probably thinking, what? Why are we discussing this? Okay, listen up. When I first opened my servers, we used Patreon to pay for everything in the booster code. We use them both. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a whole other ballpark. It's basically a subscription service that you can use to help pay for things. Like if you're a creator of some kind or using it to pay for a server or a gaming server, it's good to help keep that server going through the community funding system on that. It's great. But anyways, so I was giving a lot of crap back in the day because I was using Patreon because I relied on the Ark Survival Evolved community to help me pay for my cluster. And it was something that I had to have. It helped me monitor basically the life flow of cash coming in for the servers, so I can make sure, okay, we're making this much money this month. Okay, the servers cost this much, and it would give me the advanced warning. Okay, wow, we're doing good this month. I can upgrade the servers. I can add more slots. I can do giveaways. I can do stuff like that, and that's what I normally did. I did giveaways for the admins. I did giveaways for the general community that played on the cluster, and it was an awesome. And the Patreons themselves. So it was an awesome setup. It was. And it lasted 6 years. I mean, it was magic, but people frown upon it because they call it a pay to win, and you can't buy skill. I'm sorry. This isn't the movies. You can't go out and you can't buy skill. You can't buy PvP skill. You can't buy building skill. It takes time, energy, and effort to learn how to build, to figure out the do's and the don'ts, and how to build the best for PvP. It takes skills to become a good PvPer. I suck at PvP personally. I'm a builder, so to have both of those skills tuned in and perfectly good, it's very hard to do. So anyway, the Ark Survival Evolved community is very toxic. They can be. I mean, there's times when they're not, but the majority of them are toxic. And when one guy steps in line and says, "I don't like that," there's like 100 guys following him. They're like fucking robots. It's insane. But anyways, and so having my shit community paid for, I didn't hide it. I didn't keep it from the community. I don't share. People call me a scammer. Okay, let me get something straight real quick. Scammers do not keep coming back. Scammers, once they're out, scammers don't show their face. Scammers don't want to be seen on camera. I am not a scammer, okay? So therefore, you're seeing me on YouTube. You see me in the Ark Survival Evolved groups. You call me a scammer because I speak the truth? Okay, that makes no sense. Kids. But anyway, so I'm at work, and I just, if you own a server and you're able to afford all these maps on your own, that is, if you find Ark that worth that much of your money, good for you. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, let's go that way. Alrighty then. But me, I don't have servers anymore. I shut them down. I thought about opening one just for the shits and giggles and see where it goes, but I'm still debating on it. I just don't know if I want to commit. But because I know what it takes to commit to running a server, and it's a whole nother ballpark. So and then you got servers out there that are struggling, and then you got I see these servers that are so empty, and I'm thinking, God, they only got like 6 people on their servers, and somebody's paying for this server somewhere. Someone's putting their money, their hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears money up for this thing, and it hurts my soul to see a server that people are paying money for just to struggle, and it just sucks. So I use the Patreon. They say it's against the law against the rules to use to do that stuff, but dude, I called Nitrado, and their exact words to me were, and I quote, they say this: they've been doing it on PC for years. Why not go ahead? What's going to stop them from doing it on Xbox? And that's basically how it went down. And I went ahead and did it. And I was open for 6 years. 6 years straight. 6 years of building posters. 6 years of advertising. 6 years of hate from the Ark Survival Evolved community. 6 years of planning around family time events for the community. I am serious, dude. Like Halloween, Christmas time, I put presents under the tree. I built a city, had a fucking Christmas tree in the middle of it. I built from scratch and put presents under it. I went to everyone's base. I made sure I knew where everyone built because I went to their base as admin and I glitched in, I was ghosted in, and I put presents in their base around their beds, and if they had a tree, you went around the tree and everywhere in their base. So when they woke up and got on that morning or whatever, they saw these extra Fulton boxes in their base and they were excited, you know. I'm the only admin that did that because I didn't want nobody else doing it. Because I didn't want the people to accuse admin abuse. But I went in everybody's base and did that and gave them shit and helped out. And I don't care if I didn't like them or not. And I say still got something for Christmas. And I made a point to do this. And every holiday has something new going on. And when Wildcard had an event out, I was trying to capitalize on top of that event and make things fun. I literally designed like 19 different freaking events that no one else in Ark does. Like, they probably do now, but they didn't back then. I don't know, man. It's just, I put time into this. You know, I answered texts and requests at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning. Someone stuck somewhere. I got up, I got logged on, and I went and helped them. They went back to bed. You know, that's what it's about, being a server owner. Now, most server owners today, when they log off for the night, they ain't thinking about Ark. They want nothing to do with it. They're with their wife or with their kids. I treated my servers like my fourth child. Okay, and I was there for them. I was there for it. I made sure it was good. Make sure the servers were always running. When I'm at work, doing my work thing, on my lunch break, on my 15, I'll pull my phone out and look at the servers, make sure everything's up and running still, make sure everything's good, make sure everyone's happy. And that's the kind of owner I was. And, you know, I had a system set up that literally allowed me to give out starters from my phone. Okay, I built a system to help me give out starters from my phone on the Xbox version of Ark, and it worked. Like, I could be at work doing whatever I'm doing because I'm a maintenance guy, and I can hear a ding. I can get a starter, and I give him the information to get the starter. He gets the starter himself. It's that easy. It's the way I have molded being an owner to helping my community that I did have, and I think that's what everybody misses the most. I keep getting messages about to reopen, but if I ever come back to Ark and actually become an owner again, it'll probably be one server to start off with, and we'll see where it goes from there. But other than that, I have zero desire. So let's find out what people pay for. I went to an Ark Survival Evolved group and I actually marked it down. I asked these big questions, and I'm like genuinely curious how people are paying for their clusters today, because there's a lot of maps out, there's a lot of servers out, a lot of maps become servers, and it's a lot of money. Even if you buy them at 10 man, it's still gonna be a lot. It's over $100. So we'll see. Until next time, you guys stay warm. If you live in Kentucky, you want to see what it looks like in Kentucky? Look at this. Icy. Later.